This is Matador News, and here are today's headlines. Resident evacuations are still in effect in Oroville as another storm is expected to hit California this weekend. National Security Advisor Michael Flynn has resigned after working in the Trump administration for only 3 weeks. NBA All-Star Weekend kicks off this week. The question on everyone's mind is, can Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook play together?
Hello, welcome to Matador News. I'm Cameron Parrish.
And I'm Lanuza.
Evacuation warnings in the Lake Oroville area will remain in effect. Storms are expected to strike Northern California tomorrow and last through the weekend. Authorities are working fast to repair damage to an emergency spillway before rainstorms push billions of gallons of water back into the lake. If the spillway fails, it could flood communities downstream with what one official says could be a 30-foot wall of water. Repair crews are currently working to fill the hole in the damaged spillway.
The estranged half-brother of North Korean leader Kim Jong-un has died in Malaysia. Police officials says a woman approached Kim Jong-nam from behind, covered his face with a cloth laced with liquid. He died in an ambulance on the way from Malaysia airport to the hospital. Malaysia intelligence officials say that the death of Jong-nam was an attack by North Korean spies, but they're still investigating.
The second floor of a Disneyland parking structure is letting its visitors in this morning. A fire yesterday left 7 employees hurt, and authorities are still investigating the cause. The incident was reported around 4:30 in the afternoon and was put out within an hour. 4 of the 7 employees injured were sent to the hospital. Authorities said nearly $200,000 of damages was estimated. 4 cars were destroyed and another 4 cars had major damage. Authorities said park goers were able to return to their cars as early as yesterday evening.
The 41-year-old adopted son of Jerry Sandusky is charged with child sex crimes in Pennsylvania. Jerry Sandusky is currently facing 14 counts, including soliciting sex from a child under the age of 16 and soliciting child pornography. His father was once a Hall of Fame football coach at Pennsylvania State University. He was convicted in June 2012 of 45 counts of sexually abusing boys over a number of years.
White House spokesperson Sean Spicer says National Security Advisor Michael Flynn was asked to resign over eroding trust. Flynn resigned yesterday after weeks of controversy over conversations he had with the Russian ambassador. Democratic Congressman John Lewis says Flynn was secretly communicating with Russia.
Flynn was secretly communicating with Russian officials at the same time that Russia was attacking our democracy.
The decision comes 3 days after President Trump said he would investigate Flynn's communication with Russia. Retired General Joseph Kellogg has been named as acting National Security Advisor.
Andrew Puzder, President Trump's nominee for Labor Secretary, is losing a support from 4 Republican senators just before confirmation hearings. Majority Leader Mitch McConnell is trying to persuade at least 2 of these senators to reconsider their stance. If he can't change any minds, then McConnell may need to advise the White House to pull Andrew Puzder from nominations. Puzder is among the last cabinet picks to get the nomination hearing. His hearing has been delayed several times and is rescheduled for this Thursday. Republicans are not counting on any Democratic votes.
Middle school and high school having a later start time? Let's go to Matador reporter Max Goen for the latest on the story.
A local senator has proposed a bill to make public middle schools and high schools starting time 8:30 or later. The bill was proposed by Senator Anthony Portatino, who believes this will decrease health risks in students and increase student academic achievement. We asked CSUN students and professors what they thought of the proposed bill.
I think it sounds like a really good idea just because of the fact that a lot of students have to wake up super early to get to school even at the time it starts now. And I know there's a lot of things going around, just like how to change education and make it more effective to work for the students.
It's the situation you're in. If you're a person that wakes up too late, it benefits you. But people who wake up early have to wake up extra early and just wait for their class to start. So I think it's just the situation you're in.
California has nearly 3 million middle school and high school students that this will affect. Now let's toss it to sports with Jose Duran. Jose?
The NBA All-Star Game this weekend is promising plenty of drama. Former teammates Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook are representing the Western Conference. The two had a falling out when Durant left the Oklahoma City Thunder to join the Golden State Warriors. The two faced off Saturday night in Durant's return to OKC. During one timeout, seen here, the two were seen exchanging pleasantries. Western Conference coach Steve Kerr says he is unsure of how he will use the two superstars. The tip-off is Sunday at 5. The U.S. Tennis Association apologizes for an anthem sung at the German Fed Cup this weekend in Hawaii. Instead of the current version of the anthem, the U.S. Tennis Association played the Nazi-era national anthem, causing an uproar. During the performance, players and fans began singing the modern anthem words loudly to drown out the singer. The U.S. Tennis Association tweeted an apology for the outdated national anthem and said that this mistake will never happen again. Baseball is back. Pitchers and catchers from around the league are reporting to spring training this week. The Dodgers' division rivals are getting the jump on their season. Pitchers and catchers from the Arizona Diamondbacks, Colorado Rockies, and the San Francisco Giants reported to camp yesterday. The San Diego Padres are reporting today. The Dodgers will start tomorrow. They open their season against the Padres at home on April 3rd. Now, here's Katherine Molina with the latest in entertainment news.
ABC's hit reality TV show, The Bachelorette, will have its first African-American lead after 14 years. Rachel Lindsay says she is ready to find love and a husband. The Bachelor contestant appeared on Jimmy Kimmel Live last night and announced she would be the upcoming Bachelorette. The announcement suggests that the current season did not end well for her. Both shows have been criticized in the past for the lack of diversity among contestants. Nick Cannon is leaving his longtime gig as host on America's Got Talent. The actor and comedian says he is resigning after being threatened with termination. This comes after he made a racial joke about NBC on his recent Showtime stand-up special. Cannon says he finds himself in a dark place, having to make a decision he wishes he didn't have to do. Cannon's Showtime special Stand Up, Don't Shoot featured a different side of him that America's Got Talent audiences might not be used to. America's Got Talent Season 12 is scheduled to begin filming next month. Now let's go back to Jose with the latest in health.
Louisville is dealing with the spike in overdoses. Metro Emergency Services responded to more than 50 calls during a 32-hour period. The agency says most were heroin-related. No deaths were directly linked to an overdose, but a man who used heroin died in a car crash. The driver involved in that accident had also used heroin. Louisville paramedics responded to an average of 22 overdose calls a day last month. Louisville Mayor Greg Fisher says he plans to hire 150 more police officers to deal with their heroin problem. CSUN students are taking precautions on Valentine's Day. Here's Matador News reporter Melanie Rosales in the newsroom with more information.
CSUN's Health Education Student Organization is spreading the love and raising awareness this Valentine's Day. HISO's Neona Rodriguez says it's important to educate people on safe sex.
We realize that a lot of college students don't really know what precautions to take in order to avoid disease such as STDs, HIV, or to avoid unwanted pregnancy as well. And on top of that, we realize that a lot of people don't know how to properly put on a condom.
HISO is also selling goodies to students, but some CSUN students say they're not feeling romantic today.
I think it's a great day to spend with your loved one or even a mom or a dad, but I think every day should be spent with your mom or your dad or your loved one.
I'm not much of a romantic, so like anything to do with love and romance, I'm just like, nah, it's not me.
The event ended this morning, but you can still stop by the Klutzet Center for information about STD prevention. And now we go back to Katherine with the latest in business.
Playboy is returning to its roots. 1 year after removing nude photos from the magazine, Playboy is bringing them back. The official Playboy Twitter tweeted out the latest cover along with the hashtag #NakedIsNormal. Cooper Hefner, son of founder Hugh Hefner, says removing the nude photos was a mistake. The publication also removed the tagline "Entertainment for Men" from the cover. Hefner says as gender roles continue to evolve in society, so will Playboy. The March-April issue will feature photos of Playmate Elizabeth Elam. Now let's go back to Aaron with more news.
It's day 2 of 141st Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show in New York City, Madison Square Garden. The competition features over 200 breeds and 3,000 dogs. The dogs are judged on appearance and related to being the purest of their breed. Pet owners are competing for the Top Dog Award, Best in Show. Winning doesn't come with a cash prize, but the owner can benefit from winners' potential for breeding. The dogs get a prized pewter dog bowl. The winners of the show will be announced later today.
Southern California is expecting massive rain this weekend. Rain will be moving into the Los Angeles metro area late Thursday night into Monday. The National Weather Service says LA is expected to receive 4 inches of rain, and the foothill areas are expected to receive even more. Crews are looking for ways to prevent the overflow of dams in the LA area, and especially the Devil's Gate Dam in Pasadena, which has the most amount of debris buildup. That's all for us today in Matador News. I'm Cameron Parrish.
And I'm Aaron Lanuza.
I'm Jose Duran.
And I'm Katherine Molina. Have a great day. Happy Valentine's Day.